Leco set the standard for elemental analysis in 1936 when we invented the very first rapid carbon determinator. For nearly 90 years, we've grown and evolved with the laboratory instrument industry, guided by the same family and rooted in the same location. This stability has allowed Leco to focus on the innovation and development of new techniques, tools, and software that has made us the industry standard for so many applications.
Leco has a range of products that address a set of elemental needs. At first blush, it seems quite similar and it seems almost simple. Really 5 elements of primary interest at Leco, but the applications are so different. This is where Leco really shines. It's a focused company around a set of analytes and applications, and we have a deep understanding of customer needs.
Probably the most important aspect of any sales visit to a customer is to understand what their needs are, what their pain points are, and then to establish how we as Leco can overcome those problems.
So one aspect of the Leco solution that I think is so exciting is that the software has really been developed in tandem with the hardware throughout the entire lifetime. Leco is very involved in producing complete solutions for customers, and it involves becoming aware of their workflows and what sort of automation or sampling requirements are needed, producing the right hardware to get the results, and then developing a software that allows the user to take full advantage of all the hardware that we've put together.
We want you to feel comfortable with our instruments before you commit.
We'll understand what their analytical needs are, what success will mean to them, and we'll just determine what the next steps are. And that sometimes can lead to the submission of samples.
We do analyze the test sample almost every day because it's very important to make sure the customer satisfaction with all our products. The best results come from knowing the customer and being able to relate the data to fit what is the opportunity will benefit them.
One of the most rewarding roles that I have here at Leco Corporation is being able to participate as a member of the mobile lab. It gives us an opportunity to meet our scientists. Often a visitation gives them the hands-on experience where they can truly understand how our equipment works and potentially how it can help them solve their problems.
There's no off-the-rack at Leco. Your instrument is assembled from USA-made parts and materials in our St. Joseph, Michigan facilities. We're proud to put our name on the highest quality laboratory instruments, a reputation we have cultivated from our rigorous manufacturing standards and in-house control over the entire process. We even constructed our own on-site compliance testing center.
When a customer places an order, we cover everything from the sheet metal manufacturing all the way through to the end of the build of an instrument. From there, the test department pulls it back into their area, and then they custom tune each unit to run the samples that the customer requires.
Doing compliance testing off-site, third-party test labs will usually take multiple weeks to get the instrument tested, and they won't have knowledge of how to operate the instrument. By doing the work at Leco, we've minimized the time for either additional assistance or for waiting for parts to arrive. And plus, the people that are doing the testing have a strong knowledge of how the instrument operates.
No matter where your lab is, your instrument ships out from Michigan, meticulously packed and protected to make its way to your laboratory. Once you're up and running, our installer will train you on operating your instrument and answer your questions.
We have the general idea of how it's going to work, how it's supposed to work, and what it can do or what it can't do. We want to ensure that, listen, you are getting what you paid for, period.
We have 2 types of training offerings for our customers, in-house training as well as on-site training. The on-site training is at the customer's premises where we use their facilities and their instrument for the training. The in-house training, we have 3 training centers. All these offices are fully equipped with software simulators as well as instruments where we're able to walk with our customers through actual equipment and troubleshooting.
Our offerings have expanded with the needs of our customers, pushing the boundaries of what used to be considered impossible. Our solutions respond to your real-world problems.
The latest instruments that are coming out, when I got told about them and got showed them in R&D, I was excited because the innovations that they come up with, I see them and I'm like, nah, you can't do that. But they pull it off. Their innovations in the R&D facility are absolutely staggering.
Innovation doesn't come from just one person, it's usually a team effort In order to create innovation, you have to have some ideas. Then you have to realize those ideas, make sure that they are viable, and then you have to have resources to make those ideas real product. And then you have to support those ideas in developing in a production.
It's important for us to have a consolidated view of all the needs, and then we actually build prototypes for each specific application. Sometimes we'll actually invite customers in. If we have key customers, they'll help us during this design process. They'll critique us. We'll allow them to interact with the instrument in the later stages of design and make sure we're on track.
At Leco, our people stick around. You'll build trust and relationships with our service, support, and sales teams, and we'll get to know you and your work.
Well, that's the beauty of Leco. We have so many people that have worked with our company for 40 and 50 years. It's incredible. And there's a longevity both within our team and also with our customer teams.
We have to build and keep that relationship. You're family now. And we want to continue to be there for you, to care for you, to any questions, concerns, to alleviate that.
I have built many relationships with customers in my last 16 years here. I think the best one I always think about, a very good customer of ours from the environmental industry. He called me and he said, Farai, you guys, you do so much great work for us. I'm just calling to say hello. This was just a phone call to say hello because they wanted to know how I was doing. We empower our customers for success by being dedicated to help them. We put our customers first all the time. Personally, I truly believe that, and I tell customers this, when customers succeed, Leco Corporation succeeds.